ano yung mga dapat nating malaman in terms of grade sailing, mga mathematical methods. So the first method that we will use is the mga cosine law. So as we say, napagka sinabi nating great circle, so gumagamit tayo ng spherical triangle. Okay? Spherical triangle. So this is the example of a spherical triangle. Okay? Yan. And then magkakaroon yun ng great circle na ganyan. So this is an example of spherical right triangle, and the component will be the A, B, the large C. So this would be the small c, the A, and the B. Okay? So ito yung great circle track niya. Yan. So the thing here is we must calculate the angle na to, no? Or the initial course. And of course, we should also get the angle here, which is the final course. And the small c will be the distance. This one is the distance. So from here, sa triangle na spherical triangle na yan, we will derive some information here. So yung capital C na yan ay this would be your DLO, or your difference of longitude. The small b will be your latitude 1 minus 90. Bakit ko nasabi na minus 90? Because kung for example right here ay meron kang latitude, no, from your equator. Okay, ito yung latitude mo na yan. Yan. Kaya magma-minus 90 tayo para makuha natin yung distance nito. Okay? Yan. Same also here on the other side. Ito yung latitude 2 mo. Okay? Latitude 2. Of course, minus 90 yan. Para makuha natin yung distance from here to there. Yan. So, that would be the component for the great circle sailing. So what would be the mathematical method na gagamitin natin to solve for the initial course, to solve for the distance, and to solve for the final course? So buburahin ko to, then papasok na dyan yung natin, yung mathematical solution for the computation for the course, initial course, distance, and the final. So gagamit tayo dyan ng cosine law. So i-erasing ko lang muna to, no, so that isusulat ko yung cosine law. Ano ba yung cosine law? Okay. So isin muna natin to. Gagamit tayo dyan ng cosine law to solve for the distance. So yan. So sabi ko kanina sa inyo, yung C, yung small c, balikan natin. Yung small c would be the distance. Okay? Yung distance ng ating great circle. And your capital A will be your initial course. And your capital B will be your final course. Okay, from the triangle. Kasi ganito yung magiging itsura niyan. Okay, ito yung triangle. Okay, kaganyan yan. So, this will be your initial course. Kaganyan ka, yung barko mo. Then after, magpa-final yan. No? Kaganon. So, yung route mo, gaganyan yung barko. until na maabot niya yung vertex that we will discuss later on what is a vertex. Bababa yan papunta sa final course. Yan. This is your initial and your final. So the C na maliit is your distance. Okay? So in determining the distance, we will use the cosine law. Cosine law, which will be C na maliit kasi yun ang hinahanap natin. Okay? Is equal to yung C na maliit na yan is equal to cosine C is equal to cosine A cosine B, okay, plus sine B sine A times sine cosine C na malaki. Okay? So, yung cosine C natin will be your DLO. Okay, yung malaki. And yung ito yung A natin, B. Okay, B. And BA. Yan. So, this will be the formula for solving for the C or yung distance. Okay? How about the initial course? No? What will be the formula for the initial course? No? By cosine law. So in solving for the initial course, okay, the formula will be cosine A kasi yun yung hinahanap natin. Okay? Cosine A is equal to cosine small a minus cosine B, okay, times cosine C na maliit, then divided by sine B times sine C na maliit. Okay? So, if you determine the small c, magagamit mo na yung for the initial course kasi meron na dyan yung C na component. Okay? So, how about before that, no? Dapat nating alam yung quadrant niya. Okay? Kung saan siya papunta. Okay? Kapag nasa loob yan, ay okay yan. No? Pag sabi naman na pagkuha natin ng final sa B, okay, yung final nating course. Okay? So, in solving for the final course, or yung we are solving for the final course, which is the B. Okay? Yan, yung B natin. Okay? The B will be equal to yung final natin, cosine B equal to cosine B na maliit minus cosine A times cosine C na maliit divided by sine A multiplied by sine C na maliit. And this is how we determine the final course ng ating great circle, no? But still, hindi ito yung magiging final course, yung answer niya, no? Mag-less 180 tayo dyan sa final answer, yung reciprocal, kasi kung ito yung triangle, the triangle, no? Yung kinuha natin ay yung nandito sa loob, no? Ito yung hinahanap natin, yung course, yan, yung course na yan, yung direction na yan, no? So, yung hinahanap natin ay yung itong angle na to, no? So, we will get the reciprocal of the final answer by minus 180. Okay? And for the, remember ulit dun sa distance natin, the answer niya ay, multiply niya yan ng 60. Okay? 60 minutes. Kasi kukunin natin yung nautical mile, yung answer dyan. And that is the first part of the mathematical method for the great circle sailing. Ito yung first na component. And later on, I will be teaching you also using the Napier's rule. Okay? How to calculate using Napier's rule for solving for the vertex. And I will explain also a tutorial about the vertex later on, no? Para madagdagan yung mga knowledge natin. So, this is the mathematical solution for great circle sailing. Meron tayong mga references but very confusing kasi dinadirect nila yung mga component. But kung susundin natin yung great circle or yung spherical triangle na method na C na small a and A na small, B and B na small, ay magiging madali lang yung ating magiging computation by derivation from the cosine law. Okay? Ito yung first part ng component to solve for the distance, initial course, and the final courses. Okay?